Hey viewers, you're watching the Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. Tanzania has been plunged into turmoil following 3 days of violent election-related protests that have left hundreds dead. According to the country's main opposition party, Kandima spokesperson John Kitoka told that around 700 people had been killed since the unrest began on Wednesday, with 350 in Dar es Salaam and over 200 in Mwanza. Adding figures from other regions, he estimated a total of about 700 fatalities. The international news agency also cited a security source who said similar numbers were circulating within the Tanzanian army. The protest erupted after a disputed general election, widely seen as heavily favoring President Samia Suluhu Hassan and her ruling Chama Cha party. Opposition supporters alleged widespread rigging and voter intimidation, leading demonstrators to take to the streets in Dar es Salaam, Mwanza, Dodoma and other regions. Protesters tore down campaign posters, set fire to police stations and clashed with security forces, while witnesses described panic as tires burned and police responded with live ammunition and tear gas. In response, the government imposed a nationwide curfew and internet shutdown, cutting off communication with the outside world. By Friday, internet access had been blocked for the third day and foreign journalists were largely barred from covering events. Heavy police and military deployments were reported in Dar es Salaam and Dodoma, with soldiers patrolling key intersections and helicopters circling overhead. Army Chief General Jacob Mukunda called demonstrators criminals and ensured to restore order, while human rights groups accused the government of using excessive force. Tensions also rose in Zanzibar, a semi-autonomous archipelago, after President Hussein of the CCM was declared the winner with 78.8% of the vote. The opposition party ACT rejected the results, calling them fraudulent and claiming its observers were expelled from counting rooms. A senior ACT Wazalendo official told that the people of Zanzibar had been robbed of their voice and demanded a new election. Rights groups had warned of a wave of terror before the elections, citing abductions, intimidation and arrest of opposition figures. Hassan, who took office in 2021 following John Magufuli's death, has faced criticism for what the United Nations described as an escalation of attacks and disappearances targeting critics. Analysts suggest that she sought a decisive electoral victory to consolidate power amid internal party and military divisions. Amnesty International reported at least 100 deaths, though Chadema's figures were much higher. Kitoka said that the party compiled the toll by visiting hospitals and clinics, though many facilities refused to speak out due to the fear of retaliation. He accused authorities of atrocities against peaceful protesters and called for an end to police brutality and the establishment of a transitional government for free elections. The UN urged Tanzanian authorities to exercise restraint. Spokesperson Sef Mengango said credible sources indicated at least 10 deaths so far, far fewer than the opposition's estimate, but condemned the use of lethal force and called on security forces to de-escalate tensions. Protests continued as demonstrators defied curfews in areas of Dar es Salaam, facing tear gas and live gunfire. Vehicles, a petrol station and several police stations were set ablaze. State television continued broadcasting election results, showing CCM's commanding lead. The Electoral Commission had disqualified Chadema for failing to sign the Electoral Code of Conduct. Its leader was arrested earlier in the year and charged with treason, while ACT's candidate was barred from race. International watchdogs warned of worsening repression, including disappearances, assaults and media restrictions. Universities postponed reopening and Tanzania's abroad organized online campaigns supporting the demonstrations. Fear dominates the streets as residents remain silent. The government has yet to comment on the death toll, though General Mukunda insisted the military would continue working to contain the situation, leaving the country under curfew and internet blackout amid one of its most violent political crises in recent history. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.